Welcome to my entrepreneurial journey, the podcast that's all about real stories and real strategies for women entrepreneurs over 40 who are ready to grow their businesses with purpose and authenticity. I'm your host, Yaritza Baez, and on this show, we mix deep dive conversations with inspiring guests who share their entrepreneurial journeys alongside actionable advice tailored to help you navigate your own. Whether you are tuning in to learn practical tips or listening in for inspiration, each episode is designed to meet you where you are in your journey. So, if you are ready to leave behind the overwhelm and start building a business that reflects who you are, hit subscribe and join me each week for insights that empower your entrepreneurial path. Hey there, and welcome to your best year ever. I'm your host, Yaritza Baez, and I'm so excited to kick off this special series with you. During December, I wanted to do something a little different, a short series called Best Year Ever. This series is all about taking a moment to honor the incredible journey you have been on over the past year. It's a time to reflect on the significant milestones and growth you have achieved in the last 12 months, no matter how big or small. So we are going to use this time to set the stage for an amazing year ahead. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, settle in, and let's dive in together. To start, let's take a moment to celebrate the journey of the past 12 months. This step is so important because when we look back at everything we have done, big or small, we see how far we have come. I know for me, this year has been filled with so many lessons. Oh my God. Anyway, I have discovered things about myself and my business that I didn't fully realize before. For example, I have gotten more clarity on who I want to help and the best ways to support them. Those little moments of clarity, those shifts, they are progress. Even if you don't feel like it at the time, when you reflect, then you could see that they actually are progress. But how about you? What's the one thing you have accomplished this year that you're really proud of? It could be something like landing a new client, launching a new product, or even just staying consistent through the ups and downs. No win is too small to celebrate. So take a moment to think about it. And if you're able to jot it down, even better. Because it's such a powerful way to remind yourself that you are moving forward even if it doesn't always feel like it in the moment. And I tell you that from my own experience. Sometimes you go through how the year you're like, oh, I didn't do this didn't get done, I would have liked to do, to have done this, that, or whatever. But when you start writing things down, then that's when you start really thinking of like, oh my God, I done more than I actually thought I did. So this is why it's so important, this exercise, to jot things down. But let's go a little bit deep. Let's go a little bit deeper. Celebrating your wins isn't just about the external things. It's also about recognizing how you have grown as a person and as an entrepreneur. So I'm going to share with you some areas to think about as you reflect. For example, connections. How have your relationships grown this year, both personally and professionally? Maybe you have formed deeper bonds with your clients or network with new people, or strengthened the relationship that matter most to you. How about financial triumphs? What progress have you made toward your financial goals? Even if you didn't hit your big targets, celebrate every step in the right direction. And that, at the very beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, is key. So you keep going forward. Business vision, that's another one quite important. How has your business evolved this year? Have you gotten clearer on your mission or found new ways ways to serve your clients, your audience. In terms of impact, how about a difference you have made in a difference in the life of your clients or your community? And the last one, what I consider most important, is a spiritual alignment. This one is big, at least it is for me. Do you feel more connected to your values and purpose? I certainly does. So take a few minutes after this episode and reflect on these areas. It's not about perfection or having all the answer. It's about honoring the progress you have made. So I want to share something with you about my own year. This past year, I had moments when I felt unsure, when things didn't go as planned. But I also have breakthroughs, like realizing how much I love helping women like you build businesses that align with their life and values. It's a reminder for me and for you, growth doesn't always look like huge dramatic changes. Sometimes it's those quiet shifts, the little steps forwards that make all the difference. That is why I say for you to write things down, because when you do that and you start reviewing your year, it's when you start realizing how important it is that you see those little shifts. So here's a question for you. What's one thing you have learned about yourself or your business this year? I would love for you to think about it, and if you're comfortable, send me a message or share it on social media. I genuinely love to hear your story. So, my friends, that's it for today's episode. I hope this time of reflection has been encouraging for you. Remember, when it feels like you are not doing enough, every step forward is worth celebrating. Next week, we are going to build on this foundation by talking about how to connect with your why and create a vision for the future. It's going to be inspiring and practical. And also, make sure to tune in. Until then, take care of yourself and keep showing up for your dreams. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish in the year ahead. Thank you for tuning in to my entrepreneurial journey. I hope today's episode gave you insights and inspiration to fuel your business journey. Remember, whether you are just starting out or looking to grow, you are not alone on this path. We are building our dreams together, one step at a time. If you enjoyed today's conversation, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you feel inspired, leave a review or share this episode with a friend who could use a little extra motivation. Until next time, keep pushing forward and bringing your unique vision to life.